Hey brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Satisfactory. So I've just finished sorting out the kind of mainline input into all of this. I think it will suffice as it is. So what I'll probably do, if I put a splitter in here... Actually, where is the smelting going to be coming up from? More over this side, okay. Might want to redirect that, go in a different direction. And this needs to be upgraded to a Mark II? No, this is... I don't even need to split this. What am I doing? But yeah, it wants to come up around here. So I'm going to say... I'll put a stacker in here, and then, say, a stacker there. Also aware that I'm running low on rods, but I'll deal with that in a moment. I'll just run this all on Mark IV belts. See why not? Yeah, it's going to be close to 180, isn't it? I think that's what I worked out. So I'll just plug that like that. Go and grab some more materials, and then we'll start looking at connecting things up properly. Got rods? I got rods. Big old rods. Just kidding. They're only little. I only got little rods. Not much of a screw, to be honest. Right, so we'll bring this down. That lines up perfectly just down here. Ta-da. Mark IV belt. Plug you in. I can tidy things up a little bit later on, but that's pretty much that sorted. Oh. And I think that's everything for the computers, bar actually sorting out all of the kind of copper ingot inputs. To that end, do I want to do a similar setup to this? Because I've got 10 smelters over this side as well. It might make a bit of sense. So what I'll do instead, I'll just put a conveyor lift coming out that way, and then I'll try and do a similar thing to this. So let's see what we can do. Okay, that's all that sorted. So those inputs are done, and then we can change you up. I'll put, for now, just a wall in, and then... yeah, just a standard wall conveyor. Get a Mark IV belt, plug you into that, and then it's conveyor lift all the way up to the production floor. There we go. That's a nice way to start the day, I think. Oh, okay. Now I've got the rest of this shit to worry about. Also, how much are you going to be needing? These are going to be needing nearly 600, aren't they? So that's going to be 2 belts inputting into the copper. So I won't really worry about that just yet. We aren't going off on the hunt to sort out the actual kind of node inputs and everything. I just realised I haven't finished everything up for the computers either. I've got to do the screws. There's always something else. There's always something else, and getting a lift up that way might be a bit awkward. Okay. Hopefully I've got enough materials for making all of the constructors I need for screw production now. 6.5 for iron rods, and then 9.75 for screws. So essentially 17. Yeah, essentially 17. Let's see if I've got all the materials I need. I am lacking cable. Is there cable down here? Please say there is. That's a fuck ton of miners. And I'm lacking cable. Right. I guess I'm going to get some cable. Be right back. Also just had a quick thought, because I want the, oh god. I want the old computer build to run down its resources. What the hell have I done? Oh my god. Can't, right, okay, that's getting out of that predicament in some way. There we go. Marvellous. This thing is just ridiculous. I'm going to go and reconnect the plastic, because there's going to be an absolute ton of things like copper sheet and copper ore and all that sort of stuff in that system, so I want to get rid of it. So I might just reconnect the output from the container over here onto the plastic line, so that I can just get rid of as much as I can from that system. And most of it will probably end up going right back into the awesome sink anyway, but, you know, I'd rather get rid of more of it where I can. That's all going down onto a Mark III. I'm sure it's fine. On the note of plastic, one thing I did do was get down under here and do a bit more of the kind of splitting and merging to get the plastic over to the computer production. So this is the balancer that I put in. It should be giving the correct amount. So we've got 120 splitting off that way, and that splits to 60, down to 30, and then 15 comes back in and merges back on there, and that will get that up to 135. So that should be perfectly balanced. Let's get rid of that conveyor belt, because that looks really out of place there. So yeah, that got done off camera a little while ago. Now let's see about this constructor build for the screws, because this is going to take up a fair amount of space. I'll put a lookout tower in so I can get a better vantage from up here, up on high. Now this is all going to be going into computer production. It's not going anywhere else. So what I'm thinking I might do, I may just do like a little pod of 7 constructors for the iron rods, and then I might do just a pod for the constructors making screws, as opposed to trying to do like any fancy elaborate sort of layouts. So let's put, need 10 for the screws. I'll just do something like this for the rods. It's not the ideal way I'd like to set things up, but I think it will work. I mean, it will work. It'll work fine. And it will save on space, so that's something else to take into consideration. So I need to underclock one of these by 25%. And then the rest of them can just be set normally. And these 6 set to rods. And this one here set to rods, underclocked by 50%. Cool. And, as for the outputs on this, I'll just stick a merger in down the center, obviously. And I think what I'll do for this, we'll just split it the center. I might just stick a splitter in the middle here, and then like this. Right. It doesn't have to be particularly elegant, it will still function fine. And it's essentially 50 on this line anyway, so Mark 1 belts everywhere. How many rods is this going to be outputting? 97.5. Okay, and I'm going to output all of this on a Mark II belt. Just bring it around this way. Yeah, that works. Now to mirror that on this side, and sort out the rest of the outputs. And Mark IV's running through all of this. And lastly, we can send that back down onto this underbelly floor. And then we'll bring a Mark IV lift up from here, just like that. Ooh, this is going to work nicely, I think. There we go. Now that's everything almost completely plugged in for the computers. I've still got to sort out the smelters, their inputs, and then connecting those into all of the iron rod production. But that's going to be easy work. I just need to remove these. I'm not too fussed on how this is split. It should work fine. They're going to be producing... well, they require 45 a minute. So, yeah, should be alright. Right, let's just sort out these outputs. And we can go and have a look at the iron smelters. Okay. Slowly, but surely, things are getting done. Wait, why have you not got... oh, I didn't finish sorting out the rest of the bloody cable logistics. Alright, let me just finish this lot up. Then we'll go and look at other things. So I forgot that this does need to be split, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, splitter. Plug you in like that. Get rid of these, because that doesn't need to be a Mark IV at that point. So we need a Mark I coming around this way. And then I need a Mark II going around this way. Yeah. Slowly getting my shit sorted. Eventually, one day. I keep telling myself this. I know it's a lie. I wish I could plug a lift in there. Oh, make things so much easier. Okay. So, let's see if we can spot where the iron production will be outputting. That'll be around here. Might do a similar thing to how I've output that one. So I'll get a wall. Slap that there. Yeah, do things like this. Do I need to underclock any of these? Yeah, one of them needs to be at 25%. So that's going to be producing... no, not 100. 97.5 parts per minute. So a Mark II lift will be more than enough. Now the problem I've got is getting this through here and keeping it tidy. Because otherwise I'm going to have clipping belts and I don't want that. So let's put you there and there. With another one stacked on top of you. So we can get the height correct, thank you. Right, and that will connect the iron into the iron rod production. So there we go, from smelters to computers, every input is done. Ugh. And that's not counting power or the fact that I haven't finished up all of the merging for these belts, but that's fine. I'll deal with that off camera. So I can count that finished. Marvellous. The rest of what I have to do is the AR limiters and then the manufacturers making high-speed connectors. And most of that is more copper sheet stuff, plastic, then quick wire. Okay, maybe we should look at the quick wire next. Let's go and tidy that stuff up. So I think everything's mostly laid out here. We did do a little bit of the belt work. I need to update some of these. Fucking hell. I imagine you guys are getting as tired as I am of my not having the right materials for stuff. Trust me, it's a little more frustrating on my end, I can assure you of that. I haven't got anything here to work with. Get all that in there. I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear. I do want to get this stuff finished. it's going to be the high-speed connectors that are going to be the problem, because they need 630 in total. How many is that per machine? Is that, what, 210 a minute? That's a lot. Right, high-speed connectors. Yeah, 210 quickwire a minute. God damn. Okay. I'm wondering, can I do anything with the layout on the quickwire that might ease that? Because this could, I can always change this up if I need to. So I'm going to be producing 600 parts per minute from each machine. I need 2.5 plus 10.5. Yeah, that's 13, which I've got set up. So that's 3.5 constructors per manufacturer. How many have I got on each side? This one's got 8. That one's got 5. Okay, I'm going to try and change this up a little bit. See if I can do something a little bit better. So I'm going to put one constructor here. I'm going to split its output 50-50. And then I'll put 3 of these on either side. Maybe not like that. So this platform's going to be a little bit bigger than I initially planned. And I might sling them around this way. Do something like this. Obviously the belts will need upgrading. But, oh no, this could work well. And then outputs on these two mergers can feed into a manufacturer each. And then I just need another 3.5 constructors worth. And then there will be 2.5 that needs to go off to the AI limiters. Okay, that works kind of well. Let's figure out where those are going to go. So if I take this guy's output, put a merger in here, go like that, that gets me 3.5 on this one. And I can figure out where it's going to go over that way at another point. And then I've got 2.5 here for the AI limiters. Okay, that worked out a little bit easier than planned, but it's going to be getting the smelters into the constructors now. That'll be the problem. I think I might deal with that one off camera, because my brain is just starting to melt out my ears, I think. It's not due to the heat this time. It's pretty much just because my brain is just done. So let's see where... Right, what was making what for these? So that's making circuit boards. So you need... Oh fuck, there's more copper sheet production that I hadn't remembered. Okay, that'll be a task for the next episode, I think. This is what's going to need quick wire. So that needs 100 a minute. As do you. So we'll just put a splitter in the middle. Do like that, do like that. Put another one on top. And like that. And okay, so the copper sheet will be fine as it is, but the one for one of these on each, that needs to be Mark II. Now I've got to see where I can bring that belt down. Wait a minute. No, it's fine. It's the AI limiters are running 1.5. I was getting confused by the numbers for a minute, because I was like, I thought I needed 100 for each, but no, I don't. Ugh. It's me getting all confused again. Just slap a wall in there. That's the wrong kind of wall. just need a... that one. Okay, we'll shove you in there. And then... I'm going to bring a lift down to this floor. Trying to figure out the height on this, though, could be a bit of a problem. And that's not a straight line. Okay, so I want to bring this to about here. Connect you like that. Oh, and I think we're getting somewhere. Oh, that's nice. I like it when that happens. Are you... How is this so fucking wonky? What have I done? Have you got to go like that? That's a really annoying little placement. Yeah, that looks straight now. Yeah, that's got it. Ugh. Don't know how I feel about any of this. But we plug you in there. Okay, and that's quick wire into the AI limiters. Ugh. But I think with my brain slowly dribbling out of my ears, I'm going to wrap this episode up here. I'll try and get some work done off camera so that there's less of this faff. Hopefully next episode we can worry about just kind of plugging in the power and hopefully try and get this system up and running. You know, at all the final connections into the manufacturers and just put the finishing touches on the productions here. So I'll try and do a decent amount of the logistics, you know, between episodes. But yeah, there's still the a little bit of the belt balancing for the plastic inputs that needs to be sorted. Hopefully by the end of next week we'll have it all finished. I'm really hoping that we'll get there. But for now, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, so I'll just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays and metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video. I'll catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Just trying to shatter some fucking pictures, if you don't mind. Oh, fuck! No!